bonus. And I simply run down a checklist, so I don't have to think of anything. So let's go through some of these things. You have the PDF. It's an ebook. You also have audio. Now, audio can be two things. It could be an audio, or it could be a teleseminar. It could be an interview. Can you do an audio component to it? Okay, video. You could do it online or DVD. Videos can be PowerPoints. They can be full motion video like we're doing here, screen captures. So don't just restrict yourself to one thing. What can supplementaries, I call them supplements, meaning checklists, fast action stuff, such as, the quick start guides, worksheets, spreadsheets, so on. Supplementary stuff to your product where you basically take chunks and outline them and make people easily be able to reference what they're doing. Okay, coaching stuff. Coaching, consulting. What we're talking about here, it could be email, phone, or simply they get access to you. 5 free emails to me where I answer your problems. Amazingly, people don't people find a lot of value in this, but they don't really take you up on it. It's crazy. I've had about 2 out of 100 people take me up on my 30-minute free consultation, but it's got a lot of value to it. So hey, I'd give it to everybody if they offered it, but few people do it. But it's a good value adder. Email, phone. All right, call-in days. This is where you send an email and say, hey, from 7 to 9 tonight, I'm giving anybody who calls 15 minutes hot seat, a free thing, or just free advice or whatever. You call in between 7 and 9. If you get through, I'll talk to you. Call-in days are cool. They're a great way to add value. And if you wrote the PDF or you created the product, you should be an expert in it. So you at least know more than a lot of people do. So don't be afraid to get on the phone, do the email, or do the call-ins. Those are just some of the coaching things that you can do here. You can do hot seats as well, where you say, okay, show me your website and I'll go through it. You can either do it over the phone with them in a webinar. You can do it on your own and read it up with red marks and then send it back to them. Then there's services. What kind of services can you bundle with your products? If you're an article writer and then you're selling a product on a certain PLR niche or whatever, you could say, and I'll write 5 custom-made articles for you, or whatever. If you're doing another type of service, maybe you're selling a copywriter guide, you could say, I will brainstorm with you 5 headlines that you can use. We can get on the phone and do that and see that's a service or whatever. But is there any services that you can add or that you can outsource to boost the value of your product up? Then there's I call them push buttons. Is there anything that you can do that's done for them, like templates? Can you do templates for them? Can you create done for you guides where if you're selling them a website thing on how to put up a website and put affiliate links on them, boom, the template could be there for them. They could download it, install it themselves. Is there anything that you can do that makes it automate some action from whatever your information product is? And then just, transcripts. Transcribe the videos, transcribe the audios. If you did a seminar, transcribe the seminar. Then you can put all that stuff in. And finally, hope this shows up here on the bottom, software. Now this software can do a lot of things. It's super cheap to make software, maybe $100, $200, $300. If you're selling a weight loss product, the software could be a calorie counter. If you're selling a time management, it could be an automated planner online that you push in and you see where your time's going. You can make this stuff for like $100 or $200. And if you're selling a $50 product, it takes 4 sales to get your recoupment on investment. So really quickly, all of this stuff here can become your product and your bonus. Let's say you started out with the idea for an ebook, and then you decided, well, I can call up, as a bonus, I can call up, there's 6 different chapters on different points of this, and each of them has an expert. I can call up an interview on the phone. You could get a lot of that for free in a lot of niches. So now all of a sudden you got audio. Well, then I can transcribe this to audio too. The teleseminars are now transcriptions. The PDF can be transcribed to audio. More value. I can take and I can do videos. I can do like a 60-minute, here's what you need to know, quick actions guide video. Checklist. After every chapter, you should be able to pull a checklist out and say, did I do this? Did I do this? Did I follow this? Worksheets. I could add those. I could give everybody 5 free emails related to that thing that I'm selling them, the information product. And guess what? I now turned an ebook that was selling for $47. I could literally probably sell it at $197 if I did it right. Or at the very least, I could just keep the price the same, but know that I've now got so much value that it makes the sale an afterthought. It's like, yeah, of course they're going to buy now. I've got such a strong offer. So that could just be the product itself. And then you could go back here and go through the bonuses again. And then you could add stuff like, what existing products do you have that are in these formats that you could add to this that are complementary? So your offer starts off with, what do they get and how do they get it? There's your products and your bonuses. Now, some of these things that you can do to tweak them, if you want to really put the screws on them and try to get them to act right away, is make some of these conditional, meaning make them scarce either with a limited time, where the audio teleseminars are only going to be available for free for a limited time, then we're going to sell them as a product. So that might be a month. Or you can make them limited quantity. First 100 people that buy, they get the email or the phone consultation. So you can do those kind of things in your bonuses or with some of your products that you're adding with the value, and as long as you give a reason why you're doing them, either because you're going to sell a product, because your time's limited, yada yada yada. If it's even just a halfway decent reason why, between your products and your services, you can add these, and then you can also use them to create scarcity so they act quicker. So that's the first element of the offer, is the products and the bonuses that they get. What do they get? What do they get? What do they get that you can give them that's high value?